The story had held us round the fire, sufficiently breathless, but except the obvious remark that it was gruesome, as, on Christmas Eve, in an old house, a strange procession grew. I remember no comment uttered, till somebody happened to say that it was the only case he had met in which such visitation had fallen on a child. The case, I may mention, was that of an apparition in just such an old house as had gathered us for the occasion, an appearance of a dreadful kind to a little boy sleeping in the room with his mother, and waking her up in terror of it, waking her not to dissipate his dread and soothe him to sleep again, but to encounter also herself, before she had succeeded in doing so, the same sight that had shaken him. It was this observation that drew from Douglas, not immediately but later in the evening, a reply that had the interesting consequence to which I call attention. Someone else told a story not particularly effective, which I saw he was not following. This I took for a sign that he had himself something to produce, and that we should only have to wait.
Jesus waited in one day between one. Walked his way to feel imagination soars. Nothing's now what's on. Much as you now come back from the past. Seven friends and some things for next repast. Now seems to slow. Will become the door. It grows on its feet. So the quenchless lost. Like the deadly flame that wasn't flying. Running for the light, the door is flying. Winds and black as night. Reach the water. Listen, make the Lord. When they're anywhere that is a train, fantasy of human science. Never give their pictures on the dead. If they feel the cold as human red. When you feel the food that's still in flame. Try to show the bleeding on the flame. Try to show the other half the same. Never give their pictures of the dead. If they feel the cold as human red. When you feel the food that's still in flame. Try to show the bleeding on the flame. Try to show the other half the same. Let us find the plan. All the left behind. Give that soul that's left. Sweet like stars are cared. So those act like weird. Make it still fighting on. Lives and grows sinking in. There's no fading sea. Setting on their own around the dawn. On the flowing all the mountain on. Sing to eternal word. Life preserving thought. One time lost from truth. And then from the four round. So the top before you even drown. On the king of living bridal gown. They appear those later than a wow. Set this after with the rushing sound. Every time the either side is red. Others all the living, though they're dead. Like the king of living bridal gown. They appear those later than a wow. Set this after with the rushing sound. Every time the either side is red. Others all the living, though they're dead. And what will we say? How you went to come? 20 blocks away. You're not the console. So we'll conquer all.
There was a unanimous groan at this, and much reproach, after which in his preoccupied way he explained, "The story's written. It's in a locked drawer. It has not been out for years. I could write to my man and close the key. He could send down the packet as he finds it." It was to me in particular that he appeared to propound this, appeared almost to appeal for aid, not to hesitate. He had broken the thickness of ice, the formation of many a winter, had had his reasons for a long silence. The others resented postponement, but it was just his scruples that charmed me. I adjured him to write by the first post, and to agree with us for an early hearing. Then I asked him if the experience in question had been so. To this his answer was prompt. "Oh, thank God, no. And is the record yours? You took the thing down." "Nothing but the impression. I took that here." He tapped his heart. "I've never lost it." "Then your manuscript is in old faded ink, and in the most beautiful hand." He hung fire again. "A woman's. She has been dead these 20 years. She sent me the pages in question before she died." They were all listening now, and of course there was somebody to be sure, at any rate to draw the inference. It was long ago, and this episode was long before.